On this 4th of July. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, what you're seeing before me are two balloons that are in the air, and the way that they are actually in the air is they are being powered up by the fans that we're gonna be offering to you. And we've done that to kind of illustrate for you how this fan uses a tornado-like action to be able to cool the room in your home. This fan is called the Vornado. And the way that it gets its name is they actually put tornado and vortex together. And it actually is able to push air literally across the room, which is what you want. Even today, there were record-breaking temperatures across the country. We've got two choices for you. We have our, what we call our entry-level size, which is the 460 at $49.99, and that's gonna be designed for a small room. Then we've got our larger one, which is going to be the 660, which is gonna be for your great room or your master bedroom. Both choices are being offered on FlexPay. If you're getting the 460, it's on 3 flexible payments of only $16.66. But if you're getting the larger one, which is what I would recommend, you're paying $20 on FlexPay. So it's just like a $4 difference. If you own this fan, give us a call. This is a customer pick. As we've talked about, I don't know if we're gonna show some temperatures across the country, but I think we should, right, Miss Megan?
Yeah, because it's really hot outside, and I'll tell you what, I'm actually freezing.
It's cold, yeah.
It's so cold right here, because behind you, 20 feet away,
wow,
our Vornado 660 is actually blowing air.
Can I tell you,
this
that
pinwheel is going full speed.
Can I tell you, that feels incredible.
It does, and it's amazing. So that Vornado fan that you see over there will actually travel air up to 100 feet. So that means if you have large rooms, if you have high ceilings, if you want to send air up your stairs, this will send the air straight across. Wow. It'll bounce off the walls, bounce off the ceiling, go back into the unit, and fully circulate the air. So no longer are we talking about oscillation. Oscillation only cools one person down for a moment and then temporarily cools somebody else down, right? No, now we're gonna cool all the air in the room because it will always be moving, it'll always be circulating.
This feels pretty darn amazing.
It is quite wonderful. I'm a huge fan, and again, you don't have to worry about where you place it, whether it's gonna hit something because it's gonna be moving back and forth. It is just gonna move all the air in the room. And again, with our small and our large, the large is great for the bigger places, but the small is perfect for an office, for a smaller bedroom, for a bathroom, for a kitchen. And there's just so many different places you can utilize these air circulators.
I'd love for you to take a moment to read some of the reviews on our website. By the way, these fans come with a 5-year warranty. I've never heard of such a thing when it comes to a fan.
Industry leading.
Yeah.
Yes.
5-year warranty with these fans. There are such wonderful things on our website. Let me just read you just a few of the reviews that I have. So one says the Vornado 660, which is this model, which is our large one, is just great. Someone gave it a perfect 5-star review. It says, it creates a gentle breeze in my open concept with the cathedral ceilings. I'm very impressed. That's one of the reviews. Here's another review from California. They also gave it a perfect 5-star review. Highly recommend this with its features and flexible setup, is what they're saying. Here's one from Arizona. I've been to Arizona a couple of times.
It's hot there.
It's hot there. This one says, I rarely take the time to write a review. However, our whole family is impressed with how great this works. Here's another one from Missouri. This fan is perfect for medium-sized rooms. It keeps the room very comfortable. I say all of that because this is very different. And what I'm gonna ask you to do, Megan, is explain to us why it's different. Look, fans aren't new, right? We've had either the oscillating fans or the box fans, so we've all been introduced to fans. But believe it or not, there are some new technology that makes the feel of the fan feel softer, better, cooler. The other part of the story is how far away you can be from the fans. It used to be that you'd have to be almost virtually standing in front of the fan to feel it.
Like, if you want to feel a fan, you typically have to be within 8 feet of a fan to be able to feel it. Not with this. This you can place anywhere in a room and it's going to travel. Even the small unit, it's going to travel 70 full feet in a room. So
Did
that
you
it
guys
can,
hear that?
70 feet, so that it can
70.
bounce off the walls, bounce off the ceiling, and go back into the unit. And that's because of this Vortex technology. Like you mentioned, these balloons are going around in a circle, creating what looks like a tornado. So when you look at this air circulator, does it not remind you of the propeller of an airplane?
It does.
This actually comes from aerodynamic technology. The gentleman that actually figured out that if you put a propeller inside of a tube, it will make air travel further, which will help an airplane get off the ground and move further. He put that technology into the planes in 1920s, and by 1930s, he had a patent on it. He then ended up fixing more planes in World War II, and as soon as the war ended, he patented the very first air circulator called Vornado, after Vortex technology and the tornado effect, and this went on the market in 1945. In its peak, a Vornado was in 30% of all homes.
All right, so
like,
many
this
of
is amazing. This is not a fan. This is an ultra high performance fan that can do something very special, which is moving all the air, taking the hot spots and the cool spots, mixing them together for an overall more comfortable experience.
So I want to talk to you about the size. So let's start with the smaller version, all right? Again, customer pick, it's $16.66 to get it at home. Size-wise, it weighs about, it's weight-wise, it's 4.4 pounds, and it's 9 3/4 of an inch by 11 1/4 inches high.
It's so little.
So it's so little, it's perfect. That'll be great for any room.
And all of these are gonna tilt.
Nice.
So that if you wanna aim them up, so if you're having somewhere lower, or if you want to aim it down, you have that ability to do so. And then you can always use the chrome, which is nice and great because it's not going to break on you. You can use this to carry from place to place.
So the larger one, which is our 660 model, is also on FlexPay. So the smaller was on 3 FlexPays, the larger one is on 5 FlexPays, but it's just $20 a month. And if you're in an area where you don't have central air and heat, buy this. It's so hot that it's dangerous.
Yeah.
So you need to have something in your home, some supplemental air to not only keep you cool, but to keep you safe, okay? So the larger one, I'll be darned, they don't have the measurements on the larger one. Okay, so I'll have to write that information up because it definitely isn't on my cards. So I apologize for that. They only put it for the smaller one. Well, somebody decided that we didn't need the measurements. If I had to guess, I would say maybe 14 inches.
About 12 to 14 inches.
Yeah, wide. If this is me guessing, obviously. And height-wise, I would say maybe 16, maybe 16 inches high. So it's not enormous, as you can see.
No, it's not. And actually, I'm going to pull out a box fan in just a second. I just want you to just kind of see.
This is the larger model. And this can actually put out air in a room how far?
100 feet. So we're talking about large rooms. If you have high ceilings, it's great because you need a more powerful unit if you have the taller ceilings. Or I love utilizing it to take the air conditioning from downstairs and sending it up my stairs because it's always warmer upstairs in a home.
Right. So you and I are very close, girl. We need to play the lottery tonight. 15 by 13. We said 16 by 14.
Pretty
so
darn close.
We were pretty close. Yeah, and this is just over 7 pounds, just so that you know. So it's really lightweight. Read the reviews. This is really about cooling the home. So I'm gonna stand.
And they're powerful. So let me go ahead and take this down just for a second. Take that under there, make sure you can see. So just to show the power of this unit, we have a steam machine, and you can see how it takes all this air from behind. There's no smoke around you or I. That's because it's taking the maximum amount of air from behind the unit, sucking it inside and throwing it forward. If I wanted to tilt this up, you can see that it's gonna send that air wherever I want it to go. And because it's in that tornado shape, you think about a tornado, it's always a V, right?
Yes.
It's going to get bigger as it goes further out. That's what's happening here. So you're seeing it even with the steam, that it's gonna get thicker and thicker and thicker and cover your entire room. If I face this toward all of our friends at home, and I have my anemometer handy, and I put this right in front, we get readings 9.4, 9.6, depending where I put this, 11.6 miles per hour. That is a big deal because you're talking about a lot of power in this small unit. The big box fans, you're lucky if you get 2 to 8 miles per hour. So we're talking about a smaller footprint, more efficient, more power, more comfort.
If you'd like to order it, it looks like the larger one, which is the 660, is the most popular. That's the one I would probably make the investment in, because that one is designed to cool the largest room in your home. And if you're gonna do it, you might as well make one investment. You can always turn the dial down on low if it's too powerful for you.
Absolutely.
Or if it gets too cool. And that's a good problem to have, because the truth is, summer just started maybe 2 weeks ago. So it's just getting hot in some areas. If you're living in areas like Florida or Texas and Arizona and, for example, Las Vegas, and even in the Midwest, it can be terribly hot. The Carolinas, I was talking to some of my relatives even in Georgia, and they were saying that the temperatures were approaching close to 100 degrees. It's hot. And heat can be dangerous for all of us. And not everyone has central air and heat. Not everyone has that. A lot of us are on a fixed budget. And even if you have central air and heat, not all the rooms cool the same way. Some rooms, even with central air and heat, can be warmer than other rooms. And so this gives you that happy medium so that you're safe and you're cool and you're comfortable. And I love the idea that this is newer technology where you can actually feel it across the room, that you don't have to be directly in front of the fan. This is powerful, but it's cool. But that's what you want, because when it's hot out there, it can be dangerously hot.
Absolutely.
And so you really need something that's gonna not just cool it if you're sitting in front of it, that if you're in the kitchen and you've got the stove on and
you have multiple people in a room and they're all in different spots. You don't want to just show attention to the one person that decides to sit in front of the fan. You want everyone in the room to be comfortable, and that's the luxury that the Vornado is able to do, because whether you're high, whether you're playing on the floor with your animals, whether you're sitting on the couch reading a book, now you're in comfort. I remember always reading a book with a fan on me and the pages would go everywhere, my eyes would dry out. You don't get that feeling with the Vornado because you put it far enough in the corner of a room, but yet all the air in the room is moving. Now, we talked about for a second about the big, ugly, big box fans. This has no plug to it right now. There's nothing going on, it's not plugged in, it's not moving right now. If I move it right over here to our Vornado, I'm not technically even in my position to be on set.
Can you see that?
But it's moving at full speed, and I don't even have the Vornado pointed directly on it.
I don't know if they can see that yet, but they're trying to get an angle. Now you can see it.
If I move here, you go spinning and now it's slowing down because the Vornado is not on it.
Now watch this.
When I go back on, boom, back to full speed.
Turn it slightly, slant it. Yeah, now you can see it.
There we go. Full speed right there.
I will tell you, our fan, your Vornado that we're gonna sit in your home, is powering that fan. Now that's some real power for you. If you want it, grab it tonight. They're both being offered on FlexPay. Remember, FlexPay is instant and it's free. This is so timely. This is so right now where, you know, it's hot. It's hot everywhere. And so this gives you an option to get the smaller, more petite size. Remember, that size is for a smaller room, and we're calling that model the 460. It's $49.99, or it's available for you on FlexPay for about $16.66, or you can upgrade to the largest model that we carry, and you'll get that one on 5 FlexPays for $20 a month. I recommend the larger one, because you just never know. I think about those of you who are tinkering in the garage, how hot it can get into a garage or a sunroom.
We actually have one of ours in our garage, and it's twofold. Not only does it keep you cool when you're working in the garage, I've been doing a shoe drive, so I've been bagging all these shoes, 3,000 pairs actually, but it keeps the mosquitoes away. Because in Florida, the mosquitoes are so bad, but if you have this steady flow of air, the mosquitoes don't come, and I have the door open, no mosquitoes are coming in the house, no mosquitoes for once are on me. So there's multiple purposes, but when we keep talking about the heat, the one thing that you want to make sure is that you have some sort of fan or air circulator when you need it. And if you're gonna have one, you might as well have the best. So by having this in your home when the heat does come, you're always ready. You have the 5-year warranty, so you know that it's going to be wonderful for you for 5 years, but this is an all-year item. So yes, it's hot right now, so we're talking about staying cool, but if it is wintertime and you put this by your register where the heat is coming out, you're not gonna have warm air going throughout your whole home. If you have a space heater, the #1 complaint about space heaters is it only heats around the space heater and not the entire room. Place this next to your space heater. That's gonna send the heat all around your room. And same thing goes for zone cooling or zone heating. only cool or heat the room that you're in, this will actually allow you to save up to $15 a month on average. We did a study in Andover.